Yeah. So how does SAS date works? Okay. So basically, SAS system stores date values as a number of elapsed days. Okay. Remember, every time, whenever we don't use the format or format, we used to get a large number, right? Remember, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that number is a elapsed dates. I mean, how many dates have been passed from Jan 1st, 1960? In order to convert that date, in order to convert that particular number, we use some, informats and formats. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah, Rajiv. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So here in this way. So how about this Jan 3rd? It showed as 2. Jan 2nd as 1. Jan 1st as 0. Okay. So Jan 31st, 959 as stored as -1. And so -2. Okay. So December 31st, 960 stored as 365 days. Okay. So at the same time, on the same line, the SAS system stores time values. Okay, time values has a number of elapsed seconds. Okay, whenever we used to, whenever we no don't use formats or informats on time, we used to get a large number. Remember, ma'am? So that number is something called, it's number of elapsed seconds from the Jan 1st, 1960. Okay. So since it's since the I would say 12 a.m. Jan 1st, 1960, from that time on till today, it'll calculate the number of seconds. Okay. So the SAS system stores date time values as number of elapsed seconds since midnight first. So since midnight 12 a.m. Jan 1st, 1960. Okay. And SAS system stores date variables as number of days. Hello, can you hear me, ma'am? Hello.
Yeah, we lost you again,
I
Rajiv.
can't hear you. Yeah.
How about now? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, till which point, did you hear me, ma'am?
That it's since 1960, it's saved as
12 a.m.
seconds. Yeah.
Seconds. Okay. So after
Yeah.
seconds, it's days. So days are stored from Jan 1st, 1960. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And dates
Yeah.
before, in terms of dates before Jan 1st, 1960, are stored as negative numbers. Okay, negative integers, I would say. After Jan 1960, positive integers. So SAS dates are valid from AD. Okay. And 1582 to AD 19, 9900. Okay, no, which is way more to go. Got it, ma'am? So even if you want to get the negative numbers in terms of SAS dates, so SAS dates are valid only from AD 1582 to AD 9900. Got it, ma'am? So from 1582 to so from 1582 to Jan 1st, 960, it will be all, sorry, December 31st, 959. So it'll be all negative numbers, and from Jan 1st, 1960 to 19,900, it'll be positive numbers. Got clear, ma'am?
Yeah, clear.
Any
Yeah.
questions on this? Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Next one. So how SAS converts calendar dates to SAS date values? Let's see on that. The first function is, okay, how SAS converts calendar dates to SAS date values. Okay. The first function is date. Whenever you want to know what is the current date, you can simply mention just date one, or or some variable equal to date with brackets, with open and close brackets. So what this what no so what does this call, ma'am?
This is the days passed since
Hmm.
1960 Jan
Right,
1st.
right, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Since dates past 1960, Jan 1st, 1960. So in order to
Yeah.
convert that to a normal date, so we'll use format for it, right?
Mhm.
Okay, August 1st to 2025. Okay, so how do we use format? Format, the variable name space the format name. So as you know, our usual and most used format is date 9 dot. Okay,
Yeah.
next one is today. So even today also will give the same kind of a as date function. Okay, next one date time. Date time will give you the current day and time. Current time. Today's date and current time. Okay, current time is 2018-16. So it's 8/8/18/16. So 8 hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay. Next one time. So this time, it'll only give you the current time. Okay. Corresponding to in this way. Yes. Okay. Okay. The following statement. This second. Mm, I'll just show you. Okay. So basically, this time, if you see here, okay, it'll be in 24 hours format. Okay, if you want in a hours format, no, there's another way. We need to give the format. Okay, in terms of hours. So, for example, mm, yeah. So this is the 24 hours format, and this is a normal hour format. Okay, in terms of AM and PM, right?
Okay.
In order to have this kind of format, in order to have this kind of format, we have special formats for it where it'll end up giving us date in terms of AM, sorry, time in terms of AM and PM. Okay, yeah. The next one is day. For example, if you want the day of the current date, okay. For example, I gave this 29 Jan 2010. Okay, so the day is it's sorry, it's the sorry, yeah, it is the day of the month, which is 29th. Got it, ma'am? And next one, for instance, I have a hidden date. Okay, I have a hidden date. So I want to know which day is current day. It is the first of the month. One, just one. So that is day. It will return the day value in a particular month. And next one, week. It will return the week of the particular month. Just a second, ma'am. Just a moment.
You don't hear anything.
Ma'am, just a moment. Just a moment. I'll just be back.
Okay, okay.
For example, the current application is Swiggy app. Now you want to install Genie, Swiggy Instamart you want to do. Okay. So
It మారిపోతుంది automatically.
this is our current application what we are having. Then how to
Wait,
take
పనిచేయట్లేదా?
Swiggy and want to add this enhancement or this feature to the current application. So what is the gap? For example, who are already having the existing customers or Swiggy app customers, they can also.
Aslam, can you hear me?
Isn't it? Yeah. So new customer database is not required for it. Yes. The people are already.
ఇయర్ఫోన్స్ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు అట్లీస్ట్ కొన్ని సోనీవి.
For example, the people who are not having access to Swiggy app, they will not be having access to Swiggy Genie app. So they need to log both. First of all, if they log in the Swiggy application registration is done, then there's from app they will go, then from Genie they'll access. Okay. So we're trying to analyze the gap. What exactly gap it is? Gap analysis. Physical analysis. Gap analysis.
Actually, e-commerce report బిఎల్ ఎక్కువ అక్కడే ఉంటాడు, ఈ-కామర్స్ వాటిలో ఉంటాడు. అంటే మంచి శాలరీ ఇస్తాడు ఈ-కామర్స్.
Requiring documentation for different types. For example, you have waterfall methodology. You have agile methodology. Waterfall అంటే ట్రెడిషనల్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ డెవలప్మెంట్ లైఫ్
తెలుగులో వాడతారు.
మంచి క్లాసెస్ లో సరిగ్గా చెప్తారు. ప్రసన్న నాట్ ది ట్రెడిషనల్ మెథడ్. సో బేసికల్ గా లైక్ ఇక్కడ ఉంటుందంటే ఇక్కడ
Aslam, can you hear me? Microphone. Microphone. Aslam, can you hear me? Aslam?
Sir,
Aslam, can you hear me?
ప్రాబ్లం అయింది, వెబ్సైట్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది, ఇప్పుడు
Aslam, can you hear me?
అదే మారిపోతుంది మాట్లాడితే.
నుంచి చెప్తున్నాడు నేను అయిపోతుంది
రేపు అప్పుడు మాట్లాడాలి. Ma'am, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes, Raj. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry for that,
Yeah.
ma'am. I just got a phone call, so I had to deal with that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So next one is week. Okay, so let's go with week. Okay. So week is 4, 6, and 52. If you see here, what is 4th of week, which is Jan, and I guess it is 6, 10th Feb, and 52nd week, which is 31st December. Okay. The same thing for
Okay.
this one. X equal date will give you current date, and I want the week of X. Okay. 30th week. So this week is 30th week. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one, weekday. So weekday will give you the day. What is the day in particular week? Okay, weekday of 16th March 1997. Okay, so the week of 16th March, what is the day of, in which day did no 16th March fell? Okay, you see, it's the first week. So it's the first week. I mean, the first day of the week. Okay, so if you see here, basically in SAS, the week starts from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So 16th March is Sunday. That's it. That's what it is. We got it. We got that to be as 1. If you want, you can check it
Okay.
on. For sample, I'll just give you. If you Google it, which day? Today is 16th. It's Sunday. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as I said, in terms of SAS, the days fall. No, the days start from Sunday. So Sunday will be 1, and so on. Saturday will be 7. Okay. Yeah. So what is today date? Let's see. It is Thursday, which is 6. So this Friday, right? So 6. Yeah.
Next. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Next one, month. Okay. So it returns the month from a specific SAS date value. Okay. For example, you want to know what is the month of 29 Jan 10, it'll give you in this way. Month 1, which is Jan month. Okay. And next one, same thing. What is today's month, which is 8th month. And
Okay.
next, the quarter. For example, you want to, sorry, ma'am. Yeah. So for example, you want to get the quarter of a particular date. So in which quarter does this 29 Jan 2010 fall in a particular year? So it will be first quarter. Okay. One will be the first quarter. Total 4 quarters, right? So one first quarter. And next one. Quarter 1, quarter 2. Okay. So what is the quarter of 15th November, and what is the quarter of today? So 4 and 3. So November may it falls under 4, and August it falls under 3. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Next one. Year. So I want to know which year, the year of particular date, which is 1997, right? Yeah. Next one. Just DHMS, which gives you date, hour, minute, and second. For example, if you provide data in this way, in terms of date, hour, minute, and second, okay, it will give you a complete date. Okay. So, for example, you gave a date in this way. This is hour, this is minute, and this is second. Okay. If you run this particular step, it give me the final of date time format. This is the one.
Okay.
Yeah. Next one. The same thing for this one. You see, I gave in two formats, date time dot, date time 20 dot. Okay, the difference is we get the year in full. Unlike here, we got the year as 2 digits. Yeah. So next one. So, okay. If you see here, it is hours, point 2, and 11. Yeah, if you see here, so we got 10 point to 11. So if you see here, so basically we'll have data in terms of only seconds, so 60 seconds, minutes, 60 minutes, that's it, right? But still we get, so if you just mention in this way, it'll just go to 301. Sorry. Did you observe this one, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's very important. I mean, yeah. And next one is 0.211, you know, which give you at 23. Yeah, which is at so no, this one in terms of which is just a second. Okay, so what is this hours at 10 hours, which is minute at point of the minute and 11 seconds. Okay, just a moment. Uh, 2 is 12. 12 plus 11 is 23, right? Yeah. You got this one, ma'am?
No, I did not understand.
Okay. So point two is, so we are giving the percentage of a particular minutes. So okay. So in a minute, what is the point two, ma'am? Sorry. For example, in a minute, we have seconds of 60, right?
Yeah.
Sort of this 60 seconds, what is the 20% of it? It is 12, right? 12 seconds, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this 12 gets adds up to this. So this 12 seconds, because
Seconds.
we just can't write as 0.2 minutes, right? So
Okay.
in the final data set, it will convert that to seconds. Total we have at 10th hour and 23 seconds. 12 plus 11 is 23, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, ma'am?
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one is HMS. So we learned about DHMS, date, hour, minutes, and second. Now it is hours, minutes, and second. HMS. Okay. It gives just the time. That's it. 10, 12, 15. 10 to 15. Okay. Next one, HMS or something. We can just give out the date format, sorry, time format in this way. Time dot, time 5 dot, time 8 dot. 10 to 15, 10 to 10 to 15. Okay. The default, if you provide, it will give you it. The default is 10 time dot. It will provide the entire time. If you want 10.5, it will give you the hours and minutes. That's it. And this hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay. Next one, ma'am. It's hour. So either we can give time or we can give the date time value. Okay, hour of 10:30. Just 10th hour, right? And next hour of 10:30:05 seconds. Still 10 hours. Yeah. And next minute. Even this minute gives you just the minutes. At what minute is the time defined? 30 minutes. At 30th minute, sorry. Right? And it's a second. Second of A, which is fifth second. Right, ma'am? Clear, ma'am? Any questions on the time values? Hour, minute, second, DHMS, HMS.
It's clear, yeah, Rajiv.
Okay. Next one is
Clear.
MDY. Okay. No, it MDY is a thing where you'll mention month, day, and year, and it'll give you the specific date format. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 So here, it specifies a numeric expression that that represents a integer. So month, which is 1 to 12, day, which is 1 to 31, and year, which is a 4-digit number. Okay. Let's see this one. Okay. So we're gonna have this one. Yeah. So if you see here, I mentioned 90 and 2009. Okay. Just observe this carefully, ma'am. So what is 90 here? Because I gave in two digits, either it can take 1990 or else 2090 or 1890 or 1790, right? It's not specific. But here I gave 2009. Okay? Just observe this carefully. So what do we get? 1990. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. No, we didn't get 2090. Okay. So for this one, we have an option called year cutoff. Okay. Year cutoff is something that we'll just make sure that our dates are within the limit. Okay. Our dates are not beyond 1960 because here the default is 1960. So we'll get the earliest day, which is 1990. Okay.
Okay.
So I mean, no, the default is 960. For instance, if you want to, if you want to mention something in terms of year cutoff, so it's a global option where you can just mention this one. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Option options. Year cutoff equal to, let's mention 2010. Just a second, ma'am. Yeah. I have mentioned year cutoff equal to 2010. Now, if you see this one, what happened?
Got 2090.
Yeah. Let's Yeah. So it is no 2009. It is 2090, right? So the year cutoff is something that the default is 1960. Okay. Okay. The default is 1960, but you have to make sure that it's just an analogy that you know sometimes what happens is in real time you work on current dates. Okay, you work on current dates. Okay, so you want the date of the 21st century, which is starting from 2001, right? So sometimes what happens is whenever you give MDY in terms of um okay 01 or kind of a 10. Okay, 10 or 20, mostly okay 20 or 30 or 40, 50, 60, and so on. For instance, if it is um for instance, if it is 20 or 30, you'll be getting a near date. Okay, for example, you give a day which is 70. Okay, 70. So what happens? It will give you 1970, but ideally you want 2070, right? Because
Yeah.
you're dealing with some dates which has some kind of expiry which is of some 50 years or 60 years in that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
there is year cutoff. Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah. Hmm. That is the case. Got it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one. Okay, so this one, this is YYQ. Okay, let me just explain YYQ. So it'll give you SAS date value from the year and quarter of the year. Okay, so for example, in terms of year, either we can specify a two-digit year or four-digit year integer. Okay, that represents the year. So based on in terms of quarter, either you can give one, two, three, and four, and so on. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So data DS18 date value equal to YYQ of 2001, comma 3, which will give okay. Again YYQ of 09 2. Okay. If you see this one, Okay, date 7 is not accurate. We'll do date 9. Yeah. So what is the starting? What is the quarter of starting quarter of 3 and 4? 3 is 1st July and 2 is, sorry, 2 is 1st April, right? So we got 2001 and 2009. Right, ma'am?
Got it, yeah.
Yeah. That is YYQ. Now YYQ is something that whenever you provide the quarter and the year, it gives you the YYQ. I mean the first no, first date of the particular quarter. Okay. Next one, time part. So time part is something that it is useful to extract time, from a time from a date time value. So in real time what happens is, now you will get dates in terms of either just the date, which is date 9 format, or some of the date format which will have just date, I mean day, year and month. Okay. Or else sometimes it might have date, so day, year and month with hour, minute and seconds. Okay. So at that time, so you want to extract the time. Okay, just the time. So you'll use time part. Okay. Okay. Here I use date time, and here I'm using time part of this date time. Okay. Here I just got the date time to be 1st August 2025, 28:44:06. I need to only extract the time. So I have extracted 8:44:06. That's called time part. Okay, it's one of the most useful function in terms of handling dates, and this is a date part. Even this one too, because thing is we mostly handle in terms of dates itself, but in the incoming data we get data in terms of data combined with time also. Okay, but for our further transformation and calculations, we never we hardly use times. Okay, we only mainly deal with the date part. Okay,
Yeah.
so in that scenario, we use date. It will extract the date from the date time value. So here's a date and with time, and here we got it as date time, just the date, 1st August. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. So next one, it is date part of date of birth, the time part of date of birth. Okay. So this is the data in this way. So it is 1101, which is 1110, right? Yeah. Next one is I want to extract data in this way. ID, F name, first name, last name, salary, date of birth. So I want to extract the time of a particular time of the, I mean, time of the customer birth and date of the customer birth separately. I just use time part and date part and time part from this particular date of birth. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Next one. Next one is int ck. Okay. This is one of the most important function, ma'am, where we use extensively in terms of handling data. Okay. So int ck is something that whenever you want to have the interval between two dates. Okay. So for example, you want to see, for example, you want to check, uh, what is the patient's duration? I mean, what is each patient's duration from his visit at, from his first visit to the end visit. I mean, to the last, I mean, from his first visit to the latest visit.
Okay.
So we use int ck in that time. So how does int ck deal? Int ck has kind of few intervals to deal with. Either we can have intervals in terms of days. Okay, days. Yeah. So these are the intervals: second, minute, hour, day, week, month, quarter, semi-year, and year. Okay, we can have intervals in this way. The first is I want to find the days between birthday and end day. Sorry, beginning day. As for example, uh, you take an employee, and I just want to know for how many days did the employee work in the particular organization. Okay, so I have his beginning day and his end day. Okay, well, let's see. The syntax is in this way. Int ck of, in quotes, days, comma, the first variable, first var, comma, second var. Okay, right, ma'am? Second var, in this way. The same thing.
Yeah.
If you just run this portion, what happened? Ma'am, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fine. I just share my screen again. Yeah. How about now? Can you see my screen, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Next one is int ck. Okay, months. I just want to know how many months. Okay. Okay, days when return, right? This days. So these many days a particular candidate has worked. Okay.
Okay.
The months. 24 months. And again. Same semi-year. How many semi-years, which is no, half years did he work? Total 4 half years. Okay. Next one. Yeah. So here I use trim of year. Okay. So let's see this one. Um, okay. Let's run this. Okay. Y gives you year. Okay. Year and Y, year of date 1, date 2. Did you get this whole scenario, ma'am? Ma'am?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Next one. YR diff. So year diff. It gives the difference between in terms of years between two dates. Okay. It's year diff. Even we can find the year difference between two dates in terms of int CQ also. But year diff also will give the same results. Okay. Mm, just a second. Yeah. For example, okay. It identifies a character constant or variable that describes how SAS calculates the date difference. Okay. The following character string is valid, which is 30 by 360 specifies a 30-day month. Okay. And 360-day year. Okay. In terms of calculating the days, so it'll calculate that a 30-day month, I mean month with 30 days and a year with 360 days. Okay. So each month is considered to have 30 days, and each year is considered to have 60 days, as I said. Okay, regardless of the actual number of days in each month or year. Okay, so that's the that's what year diff and how it works. It calculates based on a month with 30 days and a year with 60 days. Okay, ma'am. Which is Year diff, if you see the example here, year diff of actual, let's see this one. So here uh, we have three arguments here. One is start date, end date, and basis. Okay, I'll tell you what is basis. Okay, so in terms of basis, I said you right. So we have a couple of bases. First one is actual, next one is 30 by 360, and then we have a few more. Let's see. The first one is actual. Okay, the actual is it'll calculate the actual number of years. Okay, in terms of this is the one. Got it, ma'am? So in terms of actual, it will be in this way. A precise calculation between 10 September to 14 September. It's not just like it can give it just 10 years. So precisely it is 10 years, 14 days in that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason. So actually, we'll give you data, we'll give you the difference in this way. Okay. Next one. Next one is something called 30 by 360, actual by actual, actual by 360, and actual by 365. Okay. 30 by 3, 30 by 360 is something called it calculated in a way that a day will have 30 days and a year will have 360 days. Okay, and this
Okay.
is actual by 360, which is a day, sorry, a year by 360 days. So let's go with example. Okay, if you see here, S started end date. First one is y30 by 360, right? So
That
yeah, yeah. So it calculates the number of years based on 30 by 360. This is the one, and next one is actual year, actual to actual. This is the one. So no, there'll be slight difference between that. And next one is 360 days, which is 4.4. Actual by 360 days. And next one is actual by 365 days. So here, no, the difference between this and this one is we are just increasing days to 5 days. That's it. Nothing more than that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, based on this, I would say, instead of, you know, getting the results in a form of decimal values, I would say it's better to use int CK itself. Okay. So I would say comparatively, it'll give you uh, days. I mean, it's more flexible. No, not just giving out just the years, but it's more flexible in terms of giving out the data. Okay. Year diff is kind of an accurate thing because it'll give you in terms of decimals. It calculates it calculates in terms of decimals, the actual way. I mean, the actual number of days. But in terms of real time, two one two person error is always manageable. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go with the int ck function. For example, if I just simply mention int ck date equal to, sorry, year equal to int ck of year, comma, estate, estate, comma, end date. Let's run this.
column.
Sorry, no colon. Yeah,
Semicolon.
yeah. Okay, I'll run this. Okay, you see it carefully, ma'am. You see, we got 5. Okay,
Yeah.
so which is not accurate. I mean, I won't say it is not accurate, but no, it's what we do it. Okay, but this is more accurate. In terms of accuracy, this is more accuracy, but we never calculate dates in terms of decimal values, right? I mean, we can omit the decimal values. No, that's not the problem. Okay, but either way, int ck is what we normally use.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's more flexible in terms of using because, for example, if we have multiple uh days, multiple values to extract in terms of days, months, years, and minutes, seconds, and all, why should we, why do we need to go with via DF in year DF instead of just int CK, because we can just extract data, all the data points with with just one function instead of going with EADF only for one function. Okay, yeah, got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
The difference between YRDF and int CK. Yeah. Next
Yes.
one is int 10x. I would say this is also one of the most uh, used across the market, because here we can develop, he can create our own dates. Okay, increment it, decrement it. Okay, so then let's see a scenario. So this int 10x. Okay, int 10x is something that it increments or decrements a date, time, date time value given by a interval or intervals. Okay, and returns a date, time, date time value. Okay, the syntax is interval, just like the int ck. First one is multiple or shift index. I'll tell you. Starts from, which is the from which date you want to start, an increment and alignment. Okay, let's start. What is interval? Okay, interval specifies a character constant, a variable, or expression that contains a time interval such as seconds, minutes, hours, days, week, quarter, years, MA, and a year, just like the int CK. Okay, so if you write this particular one, so if I just run this, I want just year increment with 3 years, three, which is I want to know what is the year, what is the date after 3 years. If I start on 05 Feb 94.
Okay.
Okay. It is 97, 01 Jan 97. Okay. So if I just increment this to 3 years exactly, I'll be getting it. I'll be at 01 Jan 97. Got it, ma'am? Any questions here in 10x, ma'am? On the first interval function?
No.
It will take after 3 years. It will take like 1st January as a.
No, 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 not in that way, ma'am. Uh,
Mhm.
okay.
Like we give 05 Feb 94. It didn't take like.
Okay. I'll tell you the reason for it. Just a second. I'll just give you one more thing here. If you see in this way. Okay. So
Oh,
the default. So we have quite a few uh, what do you call it?
So,
Alignments to use. Which is the fourth argument. Okay. So
okay, got it.
so yeah. So basically what happens is, if you don't provide any kind of an alignment, okay, we normally do provide, but if you don't provide any kind of alignment, it simply takes the 3 years following today, which will be 1st Jan. So thing is, it should be as 5th Jan. So by ideally, based on calculations, so it'll take the beginning of the month.
Got it.
Okay, yeah. Next one, it is 1st Jan 97. I want to know what is semi-year. If I increment 1st Jan 97 to a semi-year with one semi-year. Okay, let's see. This is 1st July 1997, right? Until June, it is one semi-year. From July 1st, it will be second semi-year, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And next one. Which one? X1 equal to month. Okay, I trim off X1. Date equal to 1st June 1990 minus 100, which will eventually give you, what does this mean, ma'am? 1st June 1990 minus 100. So what does 100 do in terms of this date? Does it subtract in terms of days or months or years, ma'am?
I think
um,
it.
I think it subtracts in days.
Okay, yeah. So basically, whenever you give something to a date, I mean, either add on or either increment or decrement. Okay, it will give you data in terms of days itself. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So date will be 1st June 1990 minus 100 days next month equal to I want to increment that to. So what is x2 here? X2 is a month. Okay. What is date here? Date is a particular date. I want to increment with it with 1 month. So let's see what happens here. 1 month of it is 1st March 1990. So after decreasing this particular date, okay, even when I'll do one thing, I'll even show you what is the value of date. Okay, date 9 dot. Okay, date end is 21st Feb 1990, which is 100 days of 100 days minus 100 days of 1st June 1990, and I want to increment that with for 1 month, which is 1st March 1990. Okay, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So next one is okay, here's the final one, which is today. I mean, I did the format of today's first one. So C date is current date, which is month, today, 0. Here S means in terms of this fourth argument, which is alignment. So S means same day. Okay. Here B means beginning of the month. E means ending of the month. Okay, let's see this one. Today, the first one is today. I just want to make it C rate is current date, which is I gave here 0, right? So it won't increment or decrement. It give you the current date. Okay.
Correct.
Here it is. I gave it last month date, which is -1, and here I gave it yeah, in terms of
Beginning current.
yeah, beginning current date. Yeah, you can say it beginning day in terms of current date, which is day, which is -1 day. Okay. Next one, a last month beginning date. So in terms of month, today -1 S. So what is today one, which is today. So which will be first Jan August -1 is 31st July. 31st July -1, the same day in that way. Okay. So we'll see one by one. So what is C date? Is first August. What is last month, which is I gave -1, right? To the current date, which is 1st July. Why is 1st July? We gave so no, we have given the same day, right? Same day. Next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is BC date, which is back date, which is
Beginning
no, it's a back date, my
back.
man. Yeah, which is day. No, I'm just what I'm doing. I just in the interval I gave day as interval and -1, which will do just a -1 of the current day, which is 31st July, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Next one. LMB. I mean, last month back date, which is 30th June. Because what this happens, if we see carefully here, what is today -1 result to today -1 no, result to which date, ma'am? Ma'am?
Yesterday, 31st July.
Right, 31st July. Sorry, 31st July. And 31st July -1 in terms of months.
That is June
Mm-hmm.
30th.
Exactly. So 30th June. So the same answer. LMB date. Okay. The next one. Beginning
Okay.
of the date, which is what is anyways the beginning of the date is 1st Jan and here sorry 1st August and here it will be 31st August. Okay. End date because we here
Okay.
we gave E here as the alignment. Okay. B.
Okay.
Yeah. Always make sure that no the this is important in terms of alignment. Otherwise, it will give you the start of the month. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what in 10x. So here, why are we using put of date 9? Can anyone tell me, ma'am, why are we using put of date 9 here?
Yeah. Put converts numeric
Convert.
to character. Here we get the month in
Hmm.
date 9 format, we get the month name characters.
So come again, ma'am.
So here put function converts the numeric date to character date.
Okay. Why is it, we required it in put
In date 9 format, we get like a date,
in days, in date, right?
1st August. Yeah, month is mentioned.
Vector form, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if if you don't mention, what happens, ma'am?
Um,
If you don't
we get as
mention put,
numeric.
Numeric
okay.
will
Okay, what kind of numeric is it? I mean, you know, no, will it be in days or months or years, ma'am?
Numeric month.
Month, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah, see, we got nothing here.
Okay.
Okay, if you see here, for example, if I just simply now see what happens. Okay, so what is next month here? We gave x2 date and 1. Okay, right, ma'am? So no, what did we get in terms of this one? So what is this number? Ma'am, what is this number? Hello, ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Can you show the code?
Ma'am, there's nothing in the code, ma'am. I just counted this format. Next month equal int x of x2 date comma 1. Okay, what is date here? This particular date. What is x2 here? Month. What is 1? Increment of 1 month. Now what is this number? And what is this number? Tell me what is this number? What are these two numbers? Ma'am, the days,
It calculated the numeric, yeah, the days, the
number of
total
days. Yeah, ma'am, it'll be numeric
days,
itself.
yeah,
Yeah, it'll be days.
numeric itself.
Okay,
Yeah,
whenever,
yeah.
as I said previously, right? Whenever you don't provide, any kind of format, it'll
We'll
simply,
just show that
show
date.
the number
Simply
of
the
days starting
dates.
from Jan 1st, 1960. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's only one funda. That's it. No, it calculates in terms of days. Whether we give, whether we give in terms of interval, in terms of month or year or something, it calculates the days. That's it.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So here, why do you put, so here if you see carefully, sorry, here I'll run this. What happened to C? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it couldn't take character values. Okay. Sorry. Uh, okay. So this selling invalid numeric data. Okay. What I'll do is mm, second let's do. Yeah. Good work, I guess. Mm, okay. So this okay. I mean, anyways, we got it today, right? So what I'll do is I'll pack it in this way. 01 June 2025. Okay, and D. Let's leave it. Okay. Wow. No, it's unable to take that to be numeric. Int x month of today 1. Okay. 0. That's no issue here. Why is it still be getting null value? Let me see, ma'am. Oh, okay. Yes, the same one been used. Let's it is unable to get that to
We have to give the format in line
no
current
no
date.
no ma'am. That's not the case. So for instance, if I just that's not the case. Just run this part. Are we missing here something, ma'am? I don't think so. We're missing something here. I'm sorry. Mm, What happened to this? Oh, okay. Just a second, ma'am. I'll just change the variable name. Just hold on. Mm, okay. Now I understood. Okay, sorry. New. The second. Internet update today. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's working. You got the answer, ma'am? So here, if you see here carefully,
We get the same variable.
yeah, we have been
See
so
that.
exactly. So we have mentioned two, no, the same variable in both the section. I mean, both the extraction.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we encountered error. That's okay.
We didn't get the
Yeah,
output. Yeah.
yeah. So if you see here, so what is number, ma'am?
Days.
Exactly,
Days
the days,
passed.
days, right? Yeah. So these days,
Yes.
so we are getting the days. So what we want in terms of date format,
Date 9
For
from.
the date format.
Yeah.
date format. If you see carefully, today is in date numeric format, and again see numeric
Yeah.
format, see character format, and again see character format, right? So we want in terms of a date. Okay. So that's the reason we give that in terms of put option. Okay. Put. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Now if you see, use put here, we simply get the 1st August. Sorry, this date is 1. Let me see what's happening here. No, we haven't used put here. So put of comma date 9 dot. Okay, it's a numeric. So we want it to get converted to a date value. So we get in terms of this one. Okay, clear, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is the end of functions, ma'am. Any questions in terms of functions?
It's clear, Rajiv. Yeah. I was reading the document on the function you send it. So
Okay. No questions, ma'am.
Yeah, I was practicing. I might need some more time. If I'll have any question, I'll ask you.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
was like
I got
practicing
some time
the
to
document, and
revise.
yeah, it was pretty like
Okay.
clear with that. The document is really helpful, I would say that.
Okay. Just go to the document, ma'am. So
Yeah,
yeah, this will be end to our functions. And from next session, we'll go through the procedures, ma'am. Okay, this is end of base as I would say.
okay.
Just practice well. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, in the next
Yeah,
2 days, just have some time and practice on the entire base as. Okay. Yeah. And one more thing, ma'am, what I would suggest is, I'm just planning to take the whole week in terms of from Monday to Friday. So based on my, availability. So the class are fixed from, from on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But I will be taking Monday and Tuesday also at the same time, ma'am, 8 to 9.
Okay.
Okay. No, I'll inform you on the Monday
Okay.
session on Sunday, ma'am. Okay, regarding
Yeah, please. Sometimes I have
no.
appointments in the
Yeah, I
morning,
get it, ma'am.
so
Yeah,
please.
yeah. But but eventually, thing is, I'll inform you a 1 day prior. Mostly on Sunday itself, I'll inform you
okay.
whether whether we're gonna have session on Monday or not. Okay. But
Okay.
on the
So
other
can
hand,
you make
yeah,
it like 8:30 to 9:30 IST?
it, no, ma'am. Actually,
Okay, okay.
no, actually, I have
Then
I have few meetings lined up after 9:30, so I cannot
okay,
do it. Yeah, yeah.
okay,
So no, I just even thought of completing it to the earliest possible. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. So any
All right.
question, ma'am,
Thank you.
until now in terms of functions? Hello?
No,
Okay,
it's clear. Yeah, I think
okay.
we
Yeah,
just need
please go
it's
through
our
int.
end that we need practice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Ma'am,
I'm
please go
trying.
through. Yeah,
Yeah, like using your document and practicing over the SAS is really helpful so far. So yeah.
okay. So please go through int NX and int CK, ma'am. These are very important. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Uh,
uh,
yeah.
something like
Because
we have to go.
yeah, in terms of automations, you do automation in real time, right? Whenever
Yeah.
we do, you do automations, int CK and int NX are the most used for automations. For instance, you want to run something after 2 months. Okay, you have a report. Okay, you get you get a report on monthly basis. For instance, you get a report on 1st of August every 1st of every month. Okay, so you want to make sure you have to run the report and create and generate an other data. Okay, on first of every month you get a data. Okay, data from an input data from another source, and you have to run a report on 10th of every month. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what you will do is you will schedule in a way that it will run on every 10th of every month. So what you will do, you simply do in
use
this
int CK.
y- no in 10x, not in CK.
Current. Okay.
Yeah, so what does in 10x do? So we can just simply mention uh okay, first day
The
minus
increment. Yeah.
increment, which is 10th, which is we can simply mention 10 comma here day here. Today will be the start day. I mean, no, the month start day.
Yeah.
Got it, ma'am? So, I just write it down here if you want. So, for example, you want to calculate the month start date. What you will do, you'll simply use this function, beginning of the current date, and again. Okay. So, whatever it may be. So, I mean, if you are in the no mid of the month, this function will still give you the month start date, right?
Okay.
Getting it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for example, I mean for your sake, what I'll do, I'll just mention today equal to just tell me a date of 20th August 2025 D. Okay. Now we'll go one by one. Now what will you have? I didn't mention. Okay. Anyways, you see, 1st August.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1st August 2025, right? Whichever month, because in the function itself, so what is the increment here, ma'am? 0, right?
Is
I
it?
mentioned I mentioned here the argument called alignment, which is B, which will give you eventually the beginning of the month date, the month, right?
Yeah.
And based on it, you want to run this report on 10th of every month, which is report run equal to uh, put of int nx of take it as day, comma. So what we'll consider, you consider this one, right? Not today, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah, beginning date. You consider this beginning date,
Did.
comma. What is the next one, ma'am? What is the next argument I need to provide? In order to run the report on 10th of every month. So what is the next argument I need to provide?
Increment
Increment to
10.
what?
To 10.
Exactly.
10.
10, and then you can just mention as same day. That's it. Okay. So date
Date.
9 dot. Okay. Now you see we get what happened. Some issues. Second, put of internet of day. Oh, sorry.
But beginning B date is already the
No. The issue is, if you see here, invalid numeric data. Okay, because
beginning date is
is in
like
is
it's
it?
first. Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am. Ma'am, you were saying something?
Yeah, beginning date is like today, like 1st of August.
No, ma'am, that's not the case. Beginning date is what I would say. It is it's in characters. It's in character. So for intent, what we want data in numeric. Right, ma'am?
We have to remove the
Clear? So what we have to do, we have to remove put here.
remove what. Yeah.
Okay. Now see. Okay, it gives us 11th August. So it's first, right? Okay. Uh, sorry. Increment of first is 9, right? Okay, let's give you
9. Yeah.
9.
I could do 9.
Okay. I give you 10th working day of every month.
Yeah.
Right, ma'am? Got this issue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because dates, how does date work? Date works on no, so what is the date? So what is the date type of dates, ma'am?
Numeric.
Exactly, numeric. So int ck, int nx, all these values will consider dates. Can be can be in alphabets. The dates can be in alphabets, but still they need to be in numeric.
Yeah.
Okay, but we are converting the above b date to character. So so the int nx, cannot accept the particular date, right? So that's the reason we have mentioned. We have removed put from the above b date function, so b date value, and just inserted this b
Okay.
date into the int nx, right,
Yeah.
ma'am? So in this way,
Yeah.
you will run the report. So this is a default. I mean, okay. So for example, if I just mention today here, okay, no, the simple default. Okay, today is some date. Okay, anything. Today is 1st August, right?
Yeah.
So not this one, this one. Today is 1st August, B date. Okay. Even even if today is 20th August also, it will still give us the first day of the month, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Clear? You're clear, right, on this function?
Yeah.
Still confusion, ma'am, on this one?
No, clear.
Okay, Pamit, ma'am, clear, ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's taking all the numeric days and the
Yeah. So no, my point is, whether it is the end of the month or beginning of the month or mid of the month or any day of the month, whenever you write this function, I mean, this functionality, it will give you the starting day of the month.
Mhm.
Got it right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So the reason I showed you the example with 20th August is, if it is 20th August, because today is first August. Anyways, we'll be get. Can you hear me, ma'am?
We
Yeah. Now
lost you.
we lost.
Okay, a second, ma'am. Yeah, okay. The reason I know why I gave you this particular example, because I want you to I mean, I wanted to show you that whichever the date in the particular month will be with this particular function, we'll be still getting the beginning of the
Today,
month.
the beginning of the month.
Beginning,
Yeah.
exactly. So our intention is to run the report on 10th of every month. So this date will give you the 10th of every month. Can be August, September, October, November, any month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is some simple analogy in terms of automating a report. Eventually, once you have well versed with these Linux functions, you'll be seeing more and more complex automations. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Any questions, ma'am, until now?
No, Rajiv.
Okay, yeah, ma'am. Then we'll call the session. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you
Are
so
we
much,
having
ma'am.
class again?
Sorry, ma'am.
Are we having class tomorrow?
No, ma'am, not tomorrow. Today. Yeah,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.